Welcome to Fast Forward to the Future podcast, where we talk about technology and how technology changes certain industries.
In each episode, we invite a guest from a different industry to come and talk about his experience and give his advice to our listeners.
Each week, we create a survey on different topics that will be listed on our website.
Hi, my name is Letizia, and welcome to Fast Forward to the Future podcast. Today, we are breaking the ice with our first episode about the future of education and how technology is changing the way we learn. Together with my colleague Antonia, we invited Alin Chiriac to our podcast, the founder of Adfabor and Code School Clubs. Hi, Alin, welcome to our podcast.
We're so happy to have you here with us today.
Happy to be here with you.
Firstly, we wanted to ask you, how do you feel like technology has changed education in the past decade?
First, I'm really happy to see more and more schools using technology in the classroom. And I think the greatest benefit is access. I think technology enhanced the access for those people that didn't have access in the past. Right now, if you have a phone and if you have an internet connection, you have access to the greatest minds, the greatest universities, the greatest courses in the world.
That's great to hear that you believe technology has changed so much, especially that after conducting a survey, more than 85% of the respondents believe that technology has changed education drastically.
Yeah, that's so great. So, could you tell us from your point of view, how is technology being used to enhance both the learning and the teaching systems?
Here I have an example. I remember a visit in Germany where students from the primary school, first grade and second grade, learned math by using an app that had gamification of learning. You received messages, hey, you're in the first 40% in your country, you're in the first 20% in your country, and you're motivated to learn more, to do better each day. But this is not the thing that really impressed me, but the thing that the app used machine learning in order to do precision education for those students that really need it. For example, if you had problems adding 89 with 79 or 16 with 15, the app provided you with exercises in that area, provided you with more exercises and explanations in that area where you had problems. And by the end of the week, if you didn't manage to solve your problems, in the teacher dashboard your name appeared with orange, and the teacher knew that they have in the classroom some students that needed more help, needed more explanation in some specific area of adding or I don't know, anything else. But if you were solving your problem just by using machine learning, just by using the app, your name appeared with green and everything was great. So this is a great example of using technology in order to improve the learning experience.
Wow, that's so interesting.
So would you say that technology can be personalized? So with technology, you can personalize the student's education?
Yeah, I think this happened here because teacher doesn't have that time in the classroom to check every student's progress, to see exactly where or at what specific area a student needs help. Maybe through the tests, but those are not really clear way of understanding where a student has issues. And I think using technology, you do precision education. You know exactly where a student has specific problems.
That's great to hear. So what do you think is the most promising technological advancement?
I think right now everyone speaks about artificial intelligence in ChatGPT. I think this will be the key word of the future, and artificial intelligence for sure will change education and a lot of different fields as we see them today.
That's really nice to see and to hear, because again, on the survey, more than 70% of respondents believe that AI is here to change the educational system. So do you believe that technology has helped make education more accessible to kids around the world that may not have had access to traditional forms of learning?
I think this is something that technology did and the internet access did, but for sure artificial intelligence in the future will provide you with ways to learn a lot more and to learn it faster, and to have there a virtual teacher that can create a learning path for you or offer some things that aren't available in schools.
Wow, that's great. So, do you think that there are any downsides to relying on technology too much? And if yes, how can those risks be mitigated?
I think it's really important for everyone to understand that technology is here to enhance your learning. You should be able to do your job or to learn more and to do the things faster and to learn faster. And also, it's important for everyone to understand that you have to validate what technology provides you as an answer or as a help. If, as a student, I go and ask ChatGPT to tell me who's the president of Romania before 89, and ChatGPT provides me with an answer like, I don't know, Barack Obama, I shouldn't take that answer and use it in a test or something for school. So I should be able to validate and to know what to ask artificial intelligence in order to be better and faster at what I do.
That's great to hear. So do you think that technology is able to bridge the gap between education and employment?
I think just like technology did and pushed us to do jobs that weren't available 5 or didn't exist 5 or 10 years ago, I think this will happen right now. In the next 5 or 10 years, I don't imagine a job that isn't using artificial intelligence in order to do it better or faster. I think this is it.
Okay, so now that we're approaching the end of our podcast, I have one more question. Do you believe that, or what advice would you give teachers that are trying to introduce or implement technology into their day-to-day classrooms but don't know where to start?
I think they should give it a chance. A lot of teachers are scared about using technology in the classroom in teaching experience, but we have some teachers that did, and they had great results. A few weeks ago, a teacher told me that she uses technology to listen to students how they read, and the app that she uses in the classroom provides students with some feedback about how to improve the speed, the correctness of reading, and the same happens with singing. She doesn't have so much time in the classroom to listen how every student sings, but using that app, she is able to listen even when she's at home and to provide vocal feedback to those students. So I think if they try, and we do free courses for teachers for digital skills, and right now the AI is the new thing that we provide and promote to teachers, I think they will see that they will win a lot of time, they will improve their teaching, and for sure the learning experience for students.
Wow.
That's great. Thank you so much for being on our podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hi, Alin.
Ok să lăsăm pe primul, știți?
După aia și-am băgat acum. Gata. Sunt mâine, Antonia.